Parasite. Yeah, Parasite.
Welcome to Family Movie Night. I'm Shan,
And I'm Kelly.
and it was Kelly's pick, and she wanted to pick something neither one of us had seen. So she went with Parasite from 1982, directed by Charles Band, who I really don't know that much about. I know he's the Full Moon Features guy, but um, I haven't really seen that many of his movies, or any of those movies, to be honest. But I did see another movie that he directed called The Alchemist, which I actually liked. It starred the main guy in here, and it also had music by his brother. Was it Robert? Richard Band. So, yeah. Uh, yeah, this movie was something else. I literally laughed till I cried. But it's got some creature effects. Stan Winston was one of the people that did the creature effects, so they're actually pretty good. Um, yeah, but the back of the box lied to us. What does it say? Yeah, it says there's like giant bugs. There's supposed to be giant bugs. There's no giant bugs. I don't know. But also, was this Demi Moore's first starring?
I think it's her first starring role.
Yeah, it says that on the front of the box. But yeah, it's about this scientist who gets infected with a parasite, and this all takes place in post-apocalyptic 1992, and it's in the desert. So it's about this scientist who gets infected with a parasite, and he ends up traveling to the desert. He's trying to find the cure, and he's got this other parasite in this little thermos thing. And I don't know how to describe it. I'm just gonna it's your turn.
My turn. Okay, so basically, I picked this movie up at a resale shop. What intrigued me was, it said Parasite, and then I seen, this is the first starring role of Demi Moore, so that kind of just and I read the back of it, and I thought, yeah, that sounds like my kind of movie. I did kind of like this movie. I mean, I wouldn't, by no means would I say it was the best movie ever. But it was extremely funny because it was, I don't know, stupid funny. I mean, I just don't know how to explain it. It was funny. Some of the acting was weird. It was kind of flat in way. I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, but I don't know what I'm saying. But it was kind of just not the best acting at times, but it made it funny, and just the way they said stuff was kind of odd. I had no clue what was going on in this movie. I mean, because it just throws you out there, just starts off, and you're like, what is wrong with this world? What is going on? Because I swear there is no mention as to why things are the way they are. Apparently it's some kind of post-apocalyptic world, but how did it get there? And, all these things are happening and nothing makes sense to me. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it's just a bunch of weird stuff. Yeah. I don't know what their money system is. Apparently there's work camps or something that people go to, and the rest of the world is just pretty bare and empty and not much food and water and stuff. It's weird, and I don't know. And I mean, it starts off weird because you got this guy who's strapped down, or the main guy, I guess, and the parasite's already in him, and you're like, what's going on? And then it's basically a dream, I guess.
I think.
A nightmare. But he did end up with the parasite in him. And I don't know if that was...
He's using, like... He's injecting it with something to keep it
Yeah,
from...
to kind of suppress it,
Yeah.
keep it, from growing or whatever.
While he searches for a cure.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what is going on? And then you got this merchant guy from some kind of group. We don't understand what's going on here. Apparently, there's still a government, but there's also these merchant people, and who are they, and what is this organization? All we know, it's bad. That's a bad man. I mean, explain. I'm lost. But it was funny. I did enjoy it, And the leechy thing, I don't know what you're calling it. I mean, there was not bugs. It was a big giant leech. And it just, it had the suckers, but it had big, huge teeth. I really thought, I don't know what I was thinking by reading the back of it, but I thought there was going to be a bunch of weird bugs. I thought there was going to be these parasite worm things, and I thought that was going to be the cause of why the world is this post-apocalyptic mess. But no. I know, I'm just kind of rambling all over the place, because I don't know. Take it away.
Well, there was also the gang of, like, bullies.
Yeah, they're like hillbilly top, I don't know, bully.
I wouldn't call them hillbillies. They're just,
Well, maybe that's what I read on the description.
a gang.
I think that might be what I read in one of the descriptions was something hillbilly. I don't know.
One of them was Tom Villard from Popcorn. Popcorn?
Yeah, I was like, hey,
Popcorn.
that's what's his name.
Toby from Popcorn.
Yeah.
Also, I think the bartender guy, I think he was wasn't he the janitor from Return to Horror High?
Could be.
He was familiar anyway. He's probably been in a million things, but yeah. And then there was like I don't know who the lady was that he rents a room from. She was pretty funny.
Yes. The hair. I mean, people looked weird in this film. Like their hair was kind of, what is going on?
And then Demi Moore is like growing vegetables and lemons and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, she was good.
Yes.
And she had there was actually a lot of like kind of fight scenes, or well, just her getting hit. I mean, hit and kicked, and it looked real. I mean,
yes, it did. And then, her face. It just looked horrible. It was funny looking, and I like the way she talked, too, with it.
So this was a lot more entertaining than that other movie that I saw, The Alchemist, or whatever it's called. That one was a little boring, but it had, like, some neat, like, rotoscoping effects. I did like that one, but this one was a lot more action-y and a lot more fun, I would say.
Yeah, and I just kept making fun of stuff. The merchant guy come in like a big old
How can you not?
black car that I was like, oh, it's Batman.
Yeah, it kind of looked like, like a Lamborghini or some kind of exotic sports car.
It reminded me of a Batman car, and then
But
it sounded
had like
weird.
this horrible high-pitched whine to it, like there was something wrong with it.
Yes. Which, Batman's vehicle does have a kind of a high-pitched whine to it, but it didn't sound like that. I mean, not horrible like that, but yeah.
It was hurting my ears. I mean, not the high. It was annoying.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't really have that much to say about it. It was entertaining.
It was just hilarious. And most of the time I'm like, what is going on? Like, I didn't understand some of it. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, why are these people like this, and why is this, and yeah. Because, I mean, it didn't go into details of explaining a whole lot. You just knew that there was the parasite thing that you had to stop. Because he said it would, like, continue to grow and grow. And then once it, like, reproduced or whatever, it would, like, spores or something would go everywhere. And if a spore got on somebody, then it would be a whole new parasite. I'm like, no.
But we didn't get that. We didn't get that far.
Yeah, thank goodness. Though I don't know what it was trying to show at the end of the movie.
I don't know.
There could still be something alive somewhere, because I don't know.
But yeah, so I liked the special effects. I don't know if you did. You seemed like you were kind of grossed out.
There was a few parts that I was like, ew. Okay, well, there was the guy that got stabbed. I thought, seriously, because I thought this was all about parasites and some worms and stuff. I thought a worm was going to come out the tube. Not just blood. I thought a worm was going to, I thought there were just going to be worms everywhere. No matter what, but.
And that one guy that was, like, chasing him had that little, like, mini lightsaber thing.
So, like, what is this? And it come out, like, he had it in his jacket or somehow attached to him or something, and it would come out, and he'd just be like, okay, let's not mess with him. I didn't like that dude. I mean, and I didn't like the gang that much, but then you kind of, I guess, a little bit accepted them, because they all ended up, I guess, maybe kind of, because of circumstances, all on the same team, so, I don't know.
So, what would you rate this one out of 5?
I think I would give this a 3.7.
I will give this 3.5 lemons out of 5.
That was a good one.
Yeah, so this was fun, and we'll be back next week.
Yeah,
so,
with whatever she picked.
And until next time, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.